Hey there everyone, this is Jeffrey with Killaskila Gaming and welcome back to Silent Hill F. I had made a comment previously that the game wasn't too scary so far, and then I just had the most amazing experience walking into enemies that were not supposed to be, or were previously not where I'm at. So we are in the middle school. We are searching for a key to some chained off area outside of it. And so we're going to continue exploring the school. There are now figures out in the hallway, and I don't know why they're there, and they're not moving. It's just creepy, and they laugh. So let's get back to it. Oh, there are enemies outside too, but I don't want to deal with them. Okay, you're all still hanging out. Where were the stairs? I think these were the first stairs, right? We just picked up an item. Different type of item? There. 2F stair key. Okay, so I'm assuming that works on both sides of the building. Chrysanthemums grow by our very own vice principal, grown by, have won the governor's prize. Did you know that the vice principal, Matsuo, has a green thumb? His exquisite chrysanthemums took the top prize in their category at the floriculture fair held by the prefectural council. If you haven't already, take the opportunity to admire the vice principal's masterfully pruned flower displays on the school's ground, which we've seen outside. Okay. The vice principal does gardening and waters the flower beds on the school grounds in his spare time. Cool. Is that downstairs or upstairs? I'm assuming that was up here. This is what I asked for, right? 2F stair key. Okay. My whole classroom. Okay. So no interaction point there. Or here. Let's check it out, I guess.
Nani?
Well, at least there's nothing in here. He says, hoping not to run into anything. Magazines, books, or something like that on the floor. This must be my desk. Oh, she sat here, still the best partner, right? Yeah, I want to know what's going on with our friend, quote unquote. She keeps telling him, trying to convince him that we're dead. She should just disappear. I hope someone kills her or abducts her. I don't care. Just whatever gets Hinako out of my life once and for all. Rinko, yeah, that's what I would suspect. Unopened letter. Hinako isn't coming. I'm sorry for lying to you, but I thought that I needed to get you alone to find out how you truly feel. Look into your heart and try opening this box with your true feelings. Do you remember that day when just the two of us went to that cafe? We talked about how it felt like we were delinquents since we were supposed to be going to school that day. But you know what? I didn't care what the other people thought about it, what other people thought about us, because as long as I could spend time with you, that was all I needed. We both ordered the same cake that day. I can still remember how my heart almost burst out of my chest the moment the same words flowed from those lips. The sweet and tart fruit on the cake, the taste still lingers in my mouth like it was yesterday. Do you still remember the taste too? Oh, puzzle? Okay, we'll do that in a second. So is that my desk or something? Okay, so if Shu sat here, you'd think we would sit here, right? Maybe that was, Rinko's. Okay. And what if I go... No. Okay, so... Oh, what's this? I sat here and behind me was Rinko. Okay, so they had assigned seating. She used to give me the right answers. Huh. So they were good friends. And Rinko must have gone on a date with him or something. So, pumpkin? Apple? I have no idea what that is. Cherry. A tree. An orange, maybe? It's like an eggplant. Like a really small eggplant. I don't know. I just saw it look kind of fat, like, and that's what came to mind. Strawberry. Pineapple. What if I open them all? If I go back to it, they're opened. Okay. This must be a puzzle, right? Oh, interesting. Hinako isn't coming. I'm sorry for lying to you. Okay. The sweet and tart fruit on the cake. Sweet and tart. Is that what we're going for? That's not going to help me because I don't know what some of these are. Okay, well, strawberries can be tart. Pineapples tend to be sweet. I don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Looks like a taproot of some sort. It won't be really either. Got berries here, potentially. Cherries are kind of sweet. They can be tart as well. Pumpkin, I don't really know. I don't eat pumpkin that often. Apples can be a little bit of both, so maybe it's the ones that go both ways. I don't know. If that's an orange and sweet, it's a usually. Could be a lemon or a lime though, in which case it's more sour. The only thing I could think of is maybe it just wants the fruits. Um, okay, so it's just more going for like the sweetened fruits. Because technically an eggplant would be a fruit. Just I don't think they're sweet or tart. So you did remember. Well, that makes me feel very special. By the way, are you over at Hinako now? I apologize if I sound blunt, but I want to make it clear. That girl is dead. Excuse me? I know you're going through a rough time right now, and you must be in so much pain. But you know I can be there for you. Would you rather go through it yourself still? I can picture us slowly unfolding the pages of our hearts, talking about all the small, mundane details of our day-to-day lives. By filling up one journal after another with our thoughts, I know we can make a fresh start. A blank page upon which we can write the new story of our lives. Surely you can see that too. Oh, it's another one. Okay. Interesting. Next part of the puzzle. Oh, sorry. Okay. So it was pretty... Oops. I took a screenshot. Okay, let's check that again. So it looks like it's just all has to do with writing. Okay, so not these. I don't know what that is. No. Probably not. It's an origami figure. That might qualify. The book. Okay, that one didn't count. I'm glad to hear that you're trying to stay positive, and remember, I'll always be here for you if you need anything. You know, you're not the only one who's sad because Hinako's no longer with us. If the two of you huddle together, we could soothe this pain that bites like the cold of winter. And then surely spring will arrive, welcoming us with sakura in full bloom to celebrate our union. Can you picture the beautiful blooming sakura waiting for us? So, trees. It's gotta be one from each, right? Ooh. Bites you like the cold of winter. Yeah. So maybe it's just flowers that it's focusing on. And I've been recording for like almost an hour and I still have no idea what I'm doing with this one. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So flowers in bloom is the main focus here. So flowers in, can you picture the beautifully blooming flowers waiting us? Sakura in full bloom. Okay. This here is a sakura tree. It looks like one to me. That looks like pie. I don't know. That's a fruit, I'm assuming. Let's stick with that idea. This one looks like it could potentially be a sakura tree, but I'm not sure. The base to me looks a little off. Assuming we're taking away the fruit, they are cherry blossoms, so they do produce cherries, but they're not usually very good. This plant here does not look like it's flowering. I kind of want to take this one away, but top left looks like it could be a sakura. This one definitely, I'd say, is. It's got the right flowers. So does the bottom one. No pumpkins. This does not have the right amount of petals. What if I close that? What if I close that? If it's just these, what if it's just the flowers? No flowers. Those could be flowers. Okay. Okay, I've been recording for over 50 minutes right now. And I've got probably about 17 to 18 minutes worth of footage here. Dear Shu, I like you, I love you, I always have, and I always will. I'll be waiting to hear what you think about me, okay? Second floor classroom generic key. Might unlock the classroom door on the second floor. It took way too long. Yeah, then it shows us the design. I wasn't really sure on the trees. That's what was kind of throwing me off. And I was thinking, did it have to be a 3 and 3? I was looking back at the other puzzle, and some of them were, didn't even have like more than like one open. So I was like, I needed to be a little bit more conservative about what I was opening. All right, it looks like Shu hasn't read this letter. Okay. Yeah. All right. That tired me out so much. Let's try pushing forward a little bit. Was that there before?
ひな子はお友達といつまでも一緒にいたい。
お姉ちゃんどこ？
お友達は永遠じゃないのよ。彼らだっていつか必ずあなたを裏切る。あなたが裏切り者と呼ばれたように。
お姉ちゃん。
天秤にかける価値があるかどうか。しっかりと判断しなさい。
それってどういう？
Oh, the classroom. Look at... Oh, it's the whole hallway. Explore the school, second floor. I made it this far. Yeah. Okay, so... the plant growths are taking over the town, right? They spread quite a bit. And we were running from them initially, and if you didn't, it looked like it would kill the people that it caught. Those things walking around downstairs. Old annex, main gate key. The key to the old annex behind the school. It can be used to open the hall doors. Note to teacher. Ayumi from the track and field club said she found a key with key box written on it during practice. She still hasn't gotten back to you. If she still hasn't gotten back to you, then she probably left it in her locker when she went to change. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if she forgot. She looked exhausted after practice. Open the locker in the locker room. Yeah, I'm actually feeling quite exhausted after that. I was feeling tired right when we started, but that was too much brain power for me. That last one. That was cool, but I'm just like wiped out from that now. It's amazing like how such little things can just take so much energy out of you. But, that's what happens when you don't sleep, right? You just gotta keep shitting in my scrambled eggs, don't you? Not only am I getting tired, my bottom's starting to hurt, so a little TMI, but there you go. All right. TT is the most disgusting person I've ever met. I wish someone would destroy her locker. If anyone wants to make my wish come true, her locker combination is 377. TT? It seems that making secret codes with numbers and symbols is all the craze these days. Why aren't the things attacking me? That's the part I don't get. I do like that it builds the anticipation, but... Liar, 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 liar. The other part that's been kind of weighing on my mind is that she keeps telling... So... What's her name now? I'm forgetting. Renko. Renko keeps referring to us in like the past tense like we've died. So why, I guess, is my question. Is there any truth to that? Did something happen to us and we just don't know? I'm not aware of any Silent Hill characters that were dead in Silent Hill. There's very few moments where, and no player characters, at least that I'm aware of. Some characters, there's question as to what they are, but okay, we went in here, right? We want to go to the lockers, probably. Oh, yeah. Okay. Did I explode? Woo! There's the anticipation paying off, right? They eventually start moving. Which ones are going to start moving, though? Oh, come on. Doesn't seem like they're all coming at us. That's kind of cool. We're getting capsules from some. It seemed like it's coming up from that side. There were other stairs in the middle too, weren't there? Oh no, let's go down this way. The lockers I remember being downstairs, unless I'm just forgetting. Locks. Here we are. I don't know which locker we're looking for. What did we say it was? Do we have a... Where did we get that? I remember Rinko folding up origami all the time. Origami. I don't know what was on them, but I saw her writing down things during class and folding paper into foxes on multiple occasions. She keeps writing her complaints on pieces of paper, but instead of burning them, she just decides to throw them in the void and let them accumulate. I think that maybe one day all of those grievances will pile up and suffocate her. Sakako says that if you put something as abstract as your feelings into words, even as a complaint, that'll be enough to put your heart to rest. When you're feeling down, it's like having clothes scattered around in your room, and when you write it into words, it's like you're folding them into nice and neat piles. It's basically like organizing your feelings and folding them away to put them to rest with Inari-sama. This is apparently the real magic behind origami of grievances. Okay. A world that's not a playground like elementary school, but not as mature as high school. Middle school, to me, was like the stage between Tadpole and a frog. I guess you could say it's a period of grotesque transformation, that's for sure. Up until elementary school, Shu and I would have water fights, and we wouldn't mind if our underwear showed. Once we were entered middle school, though, while we might not have paid any mind to things like that, others around us did. It just felt like our world changed in a snap. Boys and girls used to think of one another as mortal enemies, always bickering and fighting each other, but now it suddenly turned into such a weird dynamic where we have to treat each other in a completely different way. It's fine for people who want to do that because the people around them are doing the same, but for someone like me who really couldn't care less about what people think, that's not the case. Okay, and where was that? Where was the code, though? 377. Okay. I thought it was something like that. Three seven seven. Who is TT? Which locker are we trying to actually get into? I may be looking at the wrong locker here. That's a weird way to do a combo as well. Did I do that wrong somehow? I need to read those notes a little closer. Okay. Seems that making secret codes with numbers and symbols is all the craze these days. Who's TT? That's the part I don't get. Ugh. 377. Didn't that used to have a name pop up when I would look at it? Takeshi. It was a T. Only one. Yeah, where is... Oh. 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 I did not notice that before. They're climbing all over the place. What is this? Oh, it just opened? Looks like I had a key for it. Maybe It feels like we're missing information from the locker. So, note between lovers. Miki, I have absolutely no idea how that crazy formula spells. I see Tito, but I love you too. Yeah, see, we're missing stuff from the locker thing, so this is not complete. So maybe we were supposed to come down here before the locker. Yeah, it's very squishy sounds. Ayumi, Sakura, row 4, line 2. Here. Locker room. Key they used to open and close the school locker room. So that wasn't the locker room? Sakura's textbook. I'm a tortoise. The bus is calling out to me. I didn't get the news that the school would be so far away. Bus. The best thing in the world. I love it so much. I made it my locker combination.
暗号のメモか。
Okay. Oh, how I wish I could just climb inside his locker and drown in his smell. I can't believe his combination is the same as his name, AOI. That's so cute of him using his name and code. AOI. So 377, maybe that was an old combination. Okay. Row 4, line 2. Hey there. Oh. Oh, they're both moving. Oh. It's not working. Oh my god, I keep missing. Stop it. Swing. Oh, did I just see you? Really? How am I doing this? There we are. Oh, come on. Cheap. Come on. This is getting annoying. Fall over and die. Thank you.
武器が壊れかけてる。
This is in rough
もう
shape.
少しだけ持ってくれ。
Oh, don't we have a repair thingy? I thought we did. Yeah, they're making it a little too difficult to defend ourselves in here. Okay. So I don't get why they're giving me numbers for the combination and then the numbers don't work. Note from a male student, you can read girl code, right? Yoshida, Satuo, Sato got a note from the girls that said 84 times 4 written on it. Do you know what that means? Yes, this is getting a little weird. Girl code. Note between lovers. Oh my god, you really making me do math. Um, okay, I'll think about that later. Let's see. Okay. So I probably should have come down here first, but note from a male student. It's the code for Baka, so you know, stupid. Girl code is based on the alphabet. Basically, you just switch letters with numbers and symbols that look like them. It's kind of what I figured. So Sato would be 64 plus 06. 5 looks like an S. 4 looks like an A. So it's lead, right? The plus is a T and the O is O because they're basically the same shape. 6 doesn't really look like it, but apparently it's a U. So for my name, Yoshida it'd be X05174. How does a 7 make a D? Okay, whatever. So 84. Is that a multiplication sign or is it a really badly drawn plus? I'm assuming it's a multiplication sign like an asterisk. What's the H? They say oh, it's right there. Baka. Okay. That's what I was thinking it was. Combination is the same as his name, AOI. So for what's O and I? I would be a 1, right? And O would be 0. So 401. I'll try. Try it at least. What you doing? Okay. Nobody in here? Okay. 4 0. Gotcha. I happened to find out Suga's locker combination. The weird thing is, when you convert it to code, it looks like a cry for help. What am I supposed to do? It's not like I can do anything. All right. So What'd they say EU was? 6. 5, 6, something 4. Where would the G fall? That one I'm not quite sure on either. Well, whatever. I mean, assuming that's the name. Is there another locker we need to open? That's what it feels like it's telling me. Something's coming. Okay. Open the locker in the locker room. I'm in the locker room. Other locker room. Derp.
更衣室陸上部が懐かしい
Who says this? Okay, that's TT. That one was the 377, right? Cool. Deals additional damage when using weapons with high durability. Effective only for weapons with... yeah. Okay. Nice to have. Suka. Just a guess. SOS. Like they said a cry for help. School bag. Increases inventory capacity. Nice. But really? That's it? But you're not going to show it on me? Come on. Fashion. So AA. Ayumi. What was... is that the one we have to try and figure out? That must be the one that we need to solve. Okay. We did AOI, right? That was the one we did upstairs, or in the other room. Okay. Oh, bus. But that's it, right? Bus. Derp. What was the B? An 8. U was the 6. Ah. Key cabinets. Key cabinet key? Small dainty key might open the key cabinet in the school. Where was the key cabinet? Was that downstairs? No, that was down the hall. Hey there. Do you mind? That worked. Sorta. No, come on. Alright. Well, they're down, I guess. Oh wait, we're on the first floor, aren't we? For some reason, I was thinking we were upstairs. Let's say, is it this room? Here we are. There we are. I could remember it, but key to the back mountains. Does that seem like a good place to go at this point? Okay, so see what our friends are up to. Which room was it? This one? Oh, nope. I came through these doors.
ナナさん、私と二人で新しい宇宙戦争を始めようよ。シュウ君が望むなら、相棒の役でも、悪の女幹部の役でもいいんだよ。
You just don't get it, girl.
鍵見つけたぞ。
おかえり。面倒をかけたな。相棒も休めよ。俺たち先に休んだから。
休みなよ。私とシュウ君で寝ずの番をしててあげるから。
いや、私は本当に大丈夫。
ひなこ、休めよ。あとは俺たちが見張っておくから。
おやすみ、ひなこ。
We know what that's gonna do, right? We don't sleep.
でもさ、シュウ君もああいうの好きでしょ。
興味ねえよ。
Shell of the past. Interesting.
君に命を救われ魂を奪われた私だ。今度は私が君の魂を救い古き君の命を奪おう。無理しなくていい。まだ休んでいるといい。
When I sleep in one world, I awaken in the other. What is this place to us?
清めの水が少し強すぎたのかもしれない。君は思った以上に繊細で敏感なようだ。でもよく頑張ったね、みなこ。さあ先に進もう。 先に行って支度をしておく。お別れをしてくるといい。
はい。
There are times when those kind eyes that watch me through the slits of the fox mask turn frighteningly sharp. It's as if he's looking right through me, piercing the very depths of my soul. When we walk hand in hand, he always stays one step ahead, as if guiding me somewhere. With my hand in his, I can keep my eyes cast down towards my feet when I walk. When he tugs gently on my hand, I know what true happiness is. I don't have to think about anything anymore. As long as I do what he tells me, I know I will be happy. That's odd. So I was saying that, you know, as far as Silent Hill goes, I don't think any of our player characters have been dead, so to speak. I was just kind of playing around. Can I do both? Uh-oh. Can I save? I can't really see anything. Okay. Have we saved yet? I don't think we have. Have we? No, because I stopped right after the school. Okay. I think that's where we're going to close this one out. So, man, things are getting weird. So, I think, was it the previous one where Rinko started to push on the idea that we're dead? So what does that mean? Are we actually dead somehow? I don't recall any Silent Hill protagonists ever being dead in the time of the story. That would definitely be a new take on things. Or something else going on. And then they really insisted on me taking a rest. Of course, she doesn't want me there. She's making that very obvious. She wants Shu for herself. But I don't know. Those writings made it sound like we had died in the past already, so... But they weren't acting like anything was out of the ordinary with us being there in our friend group. Even though some of the dialogue between Hinako and Shu was a little bit odd. I mean, I think most of the dialogue's been a little bit odd so far, but... I don't know. I guess I don't know what to make of it at this point. And now we're back here with our Foxo friends. I guess we'll see as we move on. I don't know if I'm going to play anymore tonight or not. I'm feeling really tired and sore, so I might stop here, but I might, if I feel like it, I might pick it up. I don't want to stop. I'm just feeling a little worn out. But I guess it's not going to matter to you guys because you're going to be seeing this, in the future anyway. But thank you all for joining, and I will see you all later.